I guess we'll see how well this works. My main concerns are the stability of the video, whether it's like possible to hold my head still enough that the video you get to see isn't jumping around, and then also the mic quality. I mean, I'm in my cavernous loft, and presumably the mic is very close to my mouth, so it should get decent quality, but it's, you know, who knows. So this is Dyschronia, a Japanese VR game. I'm just going to hop in to test out what this looks like. Now, in my view, I see a little red dot that tells me I'm recording, hovering kind of in the upper right of my vision. I don't know whether that is there for you guys or not. But we're here in the Dyschronia Plaza. I'm near the beginning of the game, and we're going to hop into AD, the Augmented Dream. Kind of hop around in here and talk to some dreamers. In the lore of the game, the residents are all connected to a kind of hive mind dream world, which theoretically makes crimes impossible. But at the start of the game, we found out a professor somebody or other, who created this city and the AD system, was murdered. So at present, I have Japanese audio on. I don't know if this is the game that I would use or record, but I'm using it to test. I do have both a menu here with... Yeah, sometimes this doesn't work. Hang on, let me close it and open it again. There we go. So I have key items. I have this supervisor badge, and I have a power, I guess, that I can use with it if I find the right thing. I can also teleport in addition to the smooth movement. And obviously I can turn my head or swivel in my chair to move the camera as well. There's also snap turn with the thumbstick. So I have my inventory, and then I also have a menu here. So you can see I'm investigating the mission, the murder of the city's founder. So I have factual items over here. And I guess that's all there really is for this. I've done 0.6% of this investigation. I can check my status. I'm playing as Halcyon, a special supervisor. Administrative class variant level 4 retrodictor, which means he can touch items and go into the past. This is my first day of service. I guess I have a heart rate too, which is interesting. Alright, let's talk to some more residents. Key to the clock tower was lost a long time ago. Made it ring after all this time. So I can take a look around here and kind of see what was described to be by my superior who was training me was that most of the residents appear as fish, and that those who have a very strong kind of sense of consciousness, those who are lucid dreaming, appear as humanoids that we can speak to. Today's dream was the worst. You know what I'm talking about, right? What that woman saw somehow filtered into my dream. I wish she'd have thought to cut her Chronos connection. Jeez. I'm worried mental state contamination is going to get even worse. Okay. Did we talk to this pair? I don't think we did. Everyone already knows who killed the professor. Like, everyone saw them go and visit him yesterday evening. Shh, stop talking about it. Okay, that has triggered a cutscene of some sort. Everyone tethered right now. It's like their shadows are on edge somehow. Oh, I should actually... The Japanese voice actor who's doing the protagonist, whose thoughts we're reading right now, is doing a very Japanese read, which is subdued, muted, depressed almost. So the real reading for the English version would be, everyone tethered right now. It's like their shadows are on edge somehow. この年で誰かが殺されるなんて誰も考えていなかったんだろう。僕もそうだ。考えてもみなかった。夢に守られた都市、アストラムクローズ。
居住環境を失い、悪化していくノーマルたちのメンタルケアのために、この都市では30年前、生体ナノマシンカイロスの運用学カイロスを介して夢の中で行われる収穫聴務によってこの都市12年前後にナイトフォールと呼ばれる粒子汚染が原因不明の大災害のために外でこの都市では犯罪の一つも起こらなかったと聞いて、この街がこんなにざわつくのは3年前の。
You know what I should do? Let's test out. Oh, here's the professor or a hologram of him.
あなたはラムフォード博士。
I wonder, can I? Yeah, I can. Let's go to options here. Can I change the language? I might not be able to do this from inside the game. I might have to like save out. Okay, I probably do. Player data? I don't know what half this stuff is. Let's return to title menu. Maybe we come back to him? Let me see if I can switch it over to English here. Chronos alternate episode 1. Okay, from here, I think I should be able to set the language. There we go. So, the subtitle language is English. Let's change the voice language to English as well. Okay, let's change the audio options as well, because he was talking pretty quietly. Okay, I gotta go through this whole thing again. Okay. Options. Do I not have? I guess they don't have sound options. I can't adjust the extra content. No. There's no audio option, so I can't like make the voices louder. All right, well let's just continue and see what the English voice actor sounds like.
Everyone tethered right now. It's like their shadows are on edge somehow.
Okay, he's doing a very subdued delivery as well. I appreciate that.
No one thought murder was even possible in the city. I mean, I was the same. The thought never crossed my mind. Dreams protect us here in Astrum Close. Bionic nanomachines called Chronos were introduced 30 years ago. Mental health of ordinary humans, for whom the world is no longer even safe. Chronos supports a system of collective mental tethering, augmented dreaming, that has erased crime from the city. After the Nightfall catastrophe 12 years ago, particle contamination spread from the east. Even when the world outside was rocked by rebellion and slaughter, I heard the city was a crime-free oasis of calm. The city hasn't been this worked up since the experiment that took place 3 years ago. Professor Rumford?
It seems I've surprised you with my appearance.
Yeah, you're dead, dude.
I've taken the form of the professor when he first built this city.
Oh, Justitius. This is some sort of AI that handles judgments in the city, I think. It's not very clear. I played the first, I don't know, hour of this. It was very Japanese RPG, a long corridor with lots of obnoxious tutorials. I'm not sure I even really like this game, but because of that, it seemed like a decent candidate for a test video.
We forged and nurtured this place together.
So, you're Eustace, the city's integrated AI?
Eustace? That's a weird pronunciation.
How? You are already aware of the task assigned to you, correct?
You know what? It might be louder in the video than it is in my headset, because I think I have my audio turned down. Yeah, let me turn the audio up a little bit. I don't know whether this affects the video or not, but let me turn my audio up on the headset.
We accept that this is a grave burden for a newly appointed supervisor. But with your abilities that let you read memories, you should have no trouble recovering the professor's body and identifying the culprit.
The way it cuts the audio up into segments based on the subtitles is very jarring.
I literally just became a supervisor. Why would you pick me? Does the Director General know about this?
Director General Elaine Cordia is currently under close surveillance.
I should add that we know Elaine Cordia. So in that hour-long intro that I mentioned, there was like a cutscene where I was on trial. No, I was Elaine Cordia. Like, I looked down and I had boobs. I was Elaine Cordia, and I was advocate at a trial where this juice disc guy was like rendering a verdict. And the character I'm playing now, Hal, the main character, was on trial, and they said like, oh, he was shocked by events, he lost his memory. So it's a typical Japanese RPG, right? They're being very cryptic, hiding things from us. We won't find out until the very end of the game all the truth or whatever. But she protected us, as far as I can tell, and seems to be someone that Hal trusts.
As such, she is unable to operate freely.
What? Why?
You'll find out soon enough when you start investigating the crime
When you
scene.
get to the end of the game.
No Kairos-compatible resident could possibly be implicated, thanks to collective AD counseling. The number of potential culprits is limited. Even so, everyone awake right now is a suspect. The trial starts in 3 days. How? It's up to you to solve this case. Find Albert's body. Find the perpetrator. There isn't a moment to lose before the city is engulfed in the impending nightmare.
Great.
Could she really be responsible? It seems so hard to believe.
So I'm not actually sure what this game is. I got it for free with my Oculus.
Let's go.
Or Meta Quest 3. I should head to the crime scene right away. I guess it's like an investigator thing with like magic powers. I've got these bracelets that they made me put. I had like a 10-minute tutorial to put these bracelets on where it's telling me like, you know, authorization level 1, authorization level 2, authorization level 3. You have been restricted to authorization level 2. It took forever. Okay, I should head to the crime scene. I'll take the gondola to get to the professor's house in a research district. All right, so there's, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there are multiple languages flashing over these different things. That's Administration Bureau. Okay, gondola station's over here. All right. So again, this is a test video to see whether it even makes sense to kind of do VR Let's Plays. Oh, I guess this is my quest marker telling me where to go. So I'm trying to keep my head mostly still, so that, because, you know, in VR I can look wherever I want, but on the recorded video, who knows what that's going to look like? I mean, it's got to render it down for your consumption. So I'm trying to keep my head mostly still and just use the stick controls. You can't see them to move so that the motion in the video is smooth. Let's talk to this little robot, maybe. These are security bots. Let's see what this one has to say.
Scan in progress.
Supervisor Scion, the Bureau thanks you for your diligence. The crime scene is currently being scanned by the Administration Bureau. All right. Okay. I can move again. All right. Let's see what this guy has to say.
All clear.
Supervisor Scion, thanks you for your diligence. Patrolling the station area, nothing suspicious to report. All right. So I think I need to go get on that transport. One thing that's interesting is, I can't hop over there. Can I? No, I can't teleport either. Okay. Let's just go get in the car and see where it takes us. I will say it's been very long corridor, hallway, railroad so far. No real choices in the first hour and a half of gameplay. This elevator music's kind of okay. It does that closing his eyes thing a lot.
I can hardly remember anything from before the experiment 3 years ago. They found me outside the city. After that, I was brought up in the Institute shelter. I grew up without a family. When I got caught up in the Nightfall catastrophe 12 years ago...
I grew up without a family. Could this be more stereotypical JRPG? I don't think so.
I lost everyone, apparently.
Subdued, sad, depressed male, like beta male herbivore. I'm guessing he's got something he wants to Mamoru, something he wants to protect. We'll find out about that, maybe.
But since moving
And then
here,
the power of friendship will
everyone
help
at
him?
the shelter became just like family.
Okay. The little pink-haired doll we met in a prologue. She flies around and gives us advice. She's like
At least, I heard that's how things were
she's like a Navi style
before that
character.
experiment. Hearing about the professor's death this morning was a real shock. But it wasn't his death itself that shocked me. It was the fact that the crime even happened here in the city.
Yeah, belabor the point.
I mean, this place is supposed to be peaceful.
So now the music is kind of like conflicting with the
Professor
the theme of what he's
Albert
talking about.
Rumford, the founder of this so-called paradise. People are wondering who killed him. Whoever did it, I'm not surprised in the slightest.
Really? That's the first interesting,
That
genuinely
experiment
interesting
3
thing he
years ago
said.
left a stain on the city. But nobody even remembers. Some people still respect the professor. They think he actually cares about variants.
Oh, we're a variant, by the way. It means something to do with the Chronos and the AD and a bunch of other crypto-technological nonsense.
But the Rumford I know is heartless. He treats us variants like cattle, all for the sake of his research. He's just a cold person.
Okay. We have arrived, it seems. Let's find out where we are.
All clear.
Thanks for your diligence. Great. If you have any spare time, don't forget to take a look around AD. Oh, that's a good point, actually. So I can go into the augmented dream at any time by just holding A. And then we can see... Oh. What is this warning? So we can see the fish and a turtle for some reason. What is this warning sign right here? I don't know what to make of that. Do you have anything to say in AD that's different?
All clear.
Huh. Now, am I still in AD or did it dump me out? I think it dumped me out. Okay. So anytime I want, basically, I can go into the dream version, or I can see dream things. This I haven't seen before. I don't know what that warning is. I guess the difference would be, like, so if I drop out, right, that guy is not there. Oh, I wonder if that symbol means there's a person here in AD. Are they lined up like that? No, he's not exactly in the same position. What do you have to say?
Off limits.
Access to authorized supervisors only. Supervisor Cyan, you may enter. Okay. Now, I don't know what this is. Can I grab this or interact with it somehow? No. Is it a fast travel? I don't know. That symbol, by the way, that's my supervisor badge. Whatever. Okay. Let's talk to this person who showed up in AD real quick. Let's see what they have to say.
Did you hear?
There's a model of the city in the hall in Professor Rumsford's house. Have you seen it too? So you've been in his house? Sir, can you come downtown with me? I'd like to ask you a few questions about what you were doing in the professor's house at the time he was murdered. I guess not. You're asleep, huh? All right. Private Rumford Residence Hall. All right. I've been putting my right hand up, but I wonder if the left hand would have worked. Oh, here we go. Something's
Supervisor Sion, thank you for your diligence.
Are you robots really gonna say that every single time I interact with you? Do we really have time for that?
The scan of the crime scene will be completed shortly.
Where are Ash and Lily?
Supervisor Shepard isn't here.
Supervisor Ash Shepard is my superior who was teaching me at the start of the day in that hour that I told you about.
It seems he was here earlier. He dropped something.
I don't know why, but Ash seems even more distracted than usual today.
He dropped some gloves. Okay, so when I hold them in my right hand, I can get information about them. Powered gloves. Work in conjunction with the user's muscle fibers and nervous system to boost strength. Registered owner Ash Shepard. And then...
Looks like I can access the past with these, too.
If I grab them in my left hand, I can use my, spectrotometer ability to jump and see the past from the item. This is, the main reason I'm a supervisor and a variant, is I can examine the past. I think it's doing it? No, I have to hold the trigger. This looks pretty cool in VR, I will say. It's a little bit on the lower side of the resolution range, just because this is an older game, and the textures aren't that great. But it's still a cool VR experience.
Huh?
That's Lily. So I'm seeing somebody else's perspective here.
Professor.
You again? What were you doing in there? Huh? Wait!
That person.
She was in front of the door to the clock tower this morning. So we're seeing Supervisor Ash Shepard's memory of what was happening when he was wearing those gloves, presumably an hour ago or something, or 15 minutes ago. And then he dropped these gloves. That chick we've met before, in his memories, in another flashback. I don't know why she had a gun. Your investigation log has been updated. Investigation mission, the murder of the city's founder. Okay. Looks like she broke into the professor's bedroom. Maybe she's the girl in the lab coat that Ash had been trying to track down. I should ask him the next time I see him. An item issued to investigate has been added to your investigation log. All right. And that, I believe, is that for the flashback. Sad piano music continues. Okay.
That was Ash. But who is that girl with him?
Your Keeper Zeta is right here. Her name is Lily.
I don't know what a Keeper Zeta is, except I guess it's the weird pink doll that flies around.
She is your Bureau-approved investigation assistant and personal care robot.
Okay, that's what she is.
Oh, she's still in her pod. I should wake her up.
Okay. So obviously we have the hologram of the city here. Oh, I can interact.
This place, Astrum Close, the Marine Research City, is built around the clock tower. Professor Rumford founded the city.
Astrum Close city model. Elaborate model built to celebrate the 50th anniversary of Astrum Close's founding. Okay. Now can I... Okay, so I can only use my right hand.
This place, Astrum Close, the Marine Research City, is built to Professor Rumford.
Okay. Well, now what is that?
This place, Astrum Close, the Marine Professor Rumford.
So I can touch to do it, or I can, I guess, point with my left hand? The control scheme is a bit weird. Let's wake up the pod chick. I can crouch if you want to get a look at her. So this is Lily, my little personal care robot and research assistant. She is, of course, a cutesy little girl with a, cat ears, I guess, because Japan. I'm going to try my left hand here. It does work. Okay. Navigation AI Lily updating. Synchronizing. Completed. Of course, she does a cutesy little yawn.
Yeah!
Oh my god.
I'm up! Look at me go! Aren't you proud of me?
Oh my god, English voice actress. What are you doing?
My update finished this morning. I've gotten even brainier.
Oh my god. Like, it was annoying and grating in the Japanese version, but this, whoever this lady is, wow. Like, dial it back, Fran Drescher.
I think I deserve a head rub.
Oh my god. What kind of game is this?
I'm not in the mood right now.
Meanie. Maya always used to give me head rubs. Maya told you to look after me, didn't she?
I think you're getting things confused. She asked you to support me.
I got a HUD rub for you. Toom, toom, toom. Okay, that doesn't work.
Those two things are one and the same.
They really aren't.
You've got 3 seconds, mister. If you don't give me a head rub, I'm gonna tell Maya.
Yeah, you can tell Maya. I am literally 100% not going to rub your head. Oh my god. It floats her towards you. 1, 2, 3.
Oh. Now I'm mad, mister.
Oh my god, this is awful.
I'm adding that to your naughty list. That's entry 108.
Lily, where'd Ash go? I thought you came here together.
Ash? Beats me, mister.
Okay, we've pissed her off
This
successfully.
is Ash we're talking about. I bet you he's goofing off somewhere right now. It's your time to shine, Hal. Elaine is a suspect, right? You need to clear her name, especially after everything she's done for you.
Yeah, you're right.
Plus, if you search the scene, you're bound to find some evidence. Look at you, the fresh recruit with his first big case.
Okay, I don't know if I can stomach this much more. It's so infantilized. It's so cringy.
Scan complete. Here's the investigation report for you.
Like, why couldn't Lily have that lady's voice?
Good job, betas. Let me take a look. I see. This report covers the incident, Hal.
Like, what did the director tell her? I want you to shout every line in as nasal a voice as possible?
I'll explain everything before we get started at the crime scene.
Oh, boy. Okay. Okay, here we go. I made myself cough. I think I'm gonna call it there, and I'm gonna post this video and see what kind of reaction it gets, because I've played a bunch of great games on the Quest. Jesus. I played a bunch of really cool puzzle games that I think would be much better suited. I tried this just because, honestly, I didn't care that much about it. And I think this has confirmed my opinion, but I'm going to call it here. Let me know what you guys think. Are you interested in seeing me playing VR games on my MetaQuest 3? Are you interested in this giant steaming dumpster fire of a garbage pile? This Dyschronia game? I mean, I guess I can power through if you guys are into it. But generally, does the format work? Is the record function on the Quest good enough that you guys could actually enjoy watching these videos? That's what I'm curious about. Let me know what you think. Other than that, as always, thanks so much for watching. Hope you got something out of this. And If I don't see you here, I'll see you in some other series. Take care.